What's up, Ian here, and this is the Celest Gumiho Planar plus BA IEM, and in this video I'm going to do a quick unboxing, measure the graph, and then listen to it for the first time and give you guys my first impression. Please note that this is not my full review. I will follow up with my full review later on. Now, but before I begin, quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Hifigo. Thank you so much for sending this to me and making this video possible. Alright, so let's begin the unboxing. Actually, I don't need my knife. Let's pull this out. Oh, okay, very nice glossy cover here, this plastic cover. Okay, so this is the box itself. Very nice box, and it's got this nine tail. So this Gumiho is part of a Chinese culture thingy. Let's see if I can pull this out. Okay, so this is a nice little chain with this nine tail. I don't know what this is called. Okay, but anyway, yeah, this can be kept as a souvenir. And then let's see what else is inside the box before I pull out the... Oh wow, there is a pouch. Let's... Well, and then some write-up. Okay, so let's see if it's a... Oh, so they've got a good write-up here. Wow. Okay, so it's got a storyline, right? Very good. Okay, so a pretty good, worth the read. It's got English and Chinese. I'll read it later. And this is a very nice pouch. It will not protect your IM, but it's a nice pouch with a hinge. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's got this metal pieces inside that snaps back when you release, right? And on the inside you get a very nice cable actually. Oh wow, this is a very nice pouch. I think it's leather. Let me do a smell test. No, I don't think it's leather, but yeah, very nice synthetic leather. Okay, and just a cleaning brush. It's got a cleaning brush here. Okay, and ear tips. Let's see what ear tips are being provided. Okay, so pretty nice gray color ear tips. Okay, pretty wide bore as well. Yeah, it's a wide bore ear tip. You can see, pretty nice, and it's quite okay. It's very quite sturdy, right? Very sturdy, and the inner bore is quite rubbery as well. Pretty good ear tip. I like it. Now let's take a look at the other ear tip. I think it's the normal bore. Oh no, this is even wider than the earlier one. Let's compare. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. The clear one it's got a wider bore than the gray one. So yeah, very wide. Okay, so that's for the ear tips. Let's put that one side. Now let's take a look at the cable. Very nice cable. I like this cable. It's got this very smooth feel to it. Okay, terminates with 3.5 headphone jack right here with Celest. Velcro cable management, and a Y splitter made of metal. Okay, and plastic bead as a chin slider. Okay, so it's quite grippy, right? This cable is quite grippy. I can feel that it's quite grippy. But yeah, it's a good quality cable. It's a 4-core cable, I find, right? Pretty soft, right? I hope it doesn't collapse on itself, but it doesn't. It's quite stiff. Okay, it's quite stiff. Very good quality cable. And on the ear hooks, ooh, there is no silicone sleeve on this ear hook. Or maybe I can't see. Oh yeah, oh, I was tricked. So there is this transparent silicone. Very tricky. Very nice. Very well done. Actually, I didn't notice that there was a silicone sleeve here to hold the shape of the hook. But yeah, nicely done. So actually, it's very nice color coordination for the cable, and I like this cable. Very nice and soft, and stiff at the same time, so it doesn't collapse on itself and then starts to tangle. Very good cable. Now let's take a look at the IM themselves. Oops. And there you go. This is the square planar plus BA IEM. Very nice. The faceplate is black, and there's nothing much. There's a vent here on the top, and the bottom, in fact this is the top, okay, and there's got the 2-pin connector and the word Celeste here. And the vent is pretty unique. It's like a, I don't know what to call this, perforated, but it's a design type of perforation, and it's quite smooth on the inside. And the shell seems to be, I don't know, it seems to be like one piece, but I don't think it's one piece. You know how they're gonna put the driver inside. But yeah, pretty nice. This is the black one, right? So if you guys like the black color, this is the one you should get. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so let's measure these and see how they measure. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I brought out my rig. So let's connect it up and measure these up. So this is the left side, I think, and this one is the right side. Okay. So let's do the left side first. Okay. Now let's go to the computer, and let's go to the output. Make sure the output is USB, which is my USB sound card right here, and then go to SPL and measure these. Now, but before that, go to my preference and change the device to USB sound card. Alright, that's done. Now let's go back to these and let's play a sound. And that's a little bit too low. Okay, so I'm gonna increase the output volume. Make sure it goes up to 32 or 31. Uh, 30. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's calibrate at 31.95 and calibrate it at 85, so it's 120 dB. That's fine. Now I can now turn off my tone. Okay, and we can start to measure. And let's call this the Celest Gumiho. Okay, right, check the levels. It's 87 dB, so level is fine. And let's start the measurement, the moment of truth. Okay, wow, look at that peak there. But okay, let's take out the left side, and now let's measure the right side. Okay, right, so let's go to measure again, check levels, and let's begin. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of channel imbalance here. Now to be sure, let's do it again. Maybe the insertion was wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna redo this test again, and I'm gonna speed it up so that you guys don't get bored. Okay, so I think there is a little bit of channel imbalance for my set, because 1K is pretty accurate, and up to the 5K and even the 8K. My insert, which means my 8K is pretty consistent. It's just that the left and right channel for the bass, the sub bass, and the mid bass is a little bit imbalanced, right? So I think it's about 1 to 2 dB, and I think that's fine. Right, so that's the graph of the Celest Gumiho. Let's have a first listen to this IEM. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I've got my iPad set up. I've got the USB-C dongle, the Apple USB-C dongle, the usual cable which I use, and this is the Celest Gumiho. So let's put this in my ear and let's have a listen, my first listen to this. And the song I'm listening to is Golden Hour by Jake. Alright, and let's begin. Okay, the pianos sounds pretty natural. I can hear the kids and the birds chirping in the background very clearly. Okay, the lead singer is quite intimate. I can feel that he's quite close to me, but they're not that close. All right, after he opened up, he's quite spaced out, so it's pretty good. Okay, so it's quite a bright IEM. The bass is, the rumble is good. It's not a very strong rumble. It's a very polite rumble. The tone of this is a little bit on the neutral, the natural side. It's not a very warm IEM. The snapping is very clear, and the positioning and the sound separation is very good. Okay, so the soundstage, once I hear a bit more, right, the soundstage is quite wide to the sides. The impact is also quite a shy impact, not very impactful, and it doesn't bleed. So the lead singer is actually more forward as compared to the bass. And I can hear a little bit of sparkle, but it's actually quite a bright and bitey type of treble. The lead singer sounds quite bright to me and forward, quite sharp. Okay, let's listen to the violins. So violins will come in around this time, and again I can hear the violins on this side of the stage, and then the rest of the violins will flood the stage, I hope. Yes, they do. So this side will be flooded with the rest of the violins, which is good. So imaging is pretty good, and I can hear the transfer of the sonics pretty harsh, pretty bright. I can hear the treble is quite harsh and bright. Alright, so that's my very first impression of this Celest Gumiho. Again, this is just my first impression. It's not my full review. I'll listen to this a bit more, and then I'll come up with my full review for this Celest Gumiho. Right, so that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something from this video or enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Right, so that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in my full review. Cheers.